Right, hello, welcome everybody to another Modern League. Going to be playing some more Goryo's Vengeance through today, which I'm really enjoying at the moment. I think it's quite well positioned in the meta. This list is same as I ran last time, and I took it from Modo user The Joy of Gaming. I'm going to jump straight in. It's actually round number 3. I've played 2, a 1-on-1, lost to Frog, beat Affinity. Gonna mulligan this hand, but take this opportunity while the opponent is thinking about their mulligans to say thanks everyone for tuning in, and hope you're all doing very well wherever you're watching from. Please do consider subscribing to the channel, obviously, if you haven't already. And also, if you are interested in starting on Magic Online, you can find we're going to keep this one bottom the grave. No, it's bottom the swamp. You can find a link and code in the description down below, good for 40% back off of your third month with Manatraders, which is who I use to rent all of the decks I play, and they've been really good to me. I've used them for, it must be going on 5-6 years now, so yeah, really do recommend that. Okay, so this looks like it is Neoform. Deck's been gaining some popularity recently. Well, looks like they've got it. See what they put into play. Sometimes it's Galter putting in more stuff from hand. Sometimes it's just Griselbrand. Either way, not doing great here. They're putting their big monster in first. See what they go and find. Yeah. Choices are usually Griselbrand, Galter. Yeah, there's Griselbrand. Okay. Just surveil here. Obviously looking for Solitude. Well, that would have been nice. Do we just go Frog or do I go Mending? Look for a Solitude. I think I want to look for a Solitude. Okay, we'll pitch Atraxa. Oh, probably shouldn't have pitched Pest Control. Because if we find Solitude, we're going to need a white card. Pen draws 7. Draws another 7. We do now have answers to another, because sometimes they like Evolution, the Griselbrand. Something else. They've got 16 cards. They could go Evolution, Summoner's Pact. Sure, we'll let that one resolve. This is turn 3. They usually do have a way to stop themselves dying to that. They usually have Consigned to Memory. I don't think they run too many counterspells in the main. See what they try and do here. Because we could always save a Force. Trouble with Force, obviously, it doesn't really counter Consign if they Xenagos. Okay. Not seen that one before. So it looks like it might be like a combo finish with Xenagos giving something double strike. Gonna go for the force obviously here. Could be Eldritch Evolution. Well, we'll force that pitching Psychic Frog. Okay. So this is a more combo-esque version by the look of it. Yeah, I get Galter. Summoner's Pact. Terastodon. So they are okay. So this goes. Yeah. Okay. Xenagos is an interesting inclusion. That's I quite like that. That's cool. Okay. So Ashiok maybe. Definitely Force and Mystical Disputes. Don't want Subtlety's actually good into the Rider. Ashiok potential. Don't want Pest Control. Late Dinner's probably a tad slow. Oh, Prismatic Ending doesn't do anything. Solitude is also probably not good because if they resolve their spell, it's probably too late. I think I want to cut the other Solitude for a couple to fairies. Yeah, let's try that. Spell Snare, very good. Don't know if Magistrate doesn't actually do anything. Right, yep, play first here. And yeah, this is a good hand. It's a great hand. Lots of answers to their stuff. Gonna play Frog on 2 rather than hold up interaction, I think, because we do have the Subtlety. I suppose that's not great into Pact of Negation. They do play a load of Veil of Summers. Okay, let's grab an Undercity Sewers. Yeah, we'll top that one. I wonder if I'm meant to play Frog here. So we go Frog, and then if they have Pact, they could. I think I'm just going to wait a turn actually. Graveyard that. Because now we can go Subtlety. Subtlety, the Allosaurus Rider. Then we still have Counter Magic up as well. Subtlety can't be hit by Veil of Summer. I don't know if they run Mystical Dispute. I don't think so. They put a land into the graveyard, so they probably have lands. In hand. See what they do. Gemstone Mine. Okay. Draw another Psychic Frog is okay. We'll just play a Frog. Pass the turn. If we have to Subtlety, I'll probably Subtlety pitching. That's fine, I think. We're going to let that one resolve. Could have Spell Snared, but I think I'd rather save that. Yeah, if we have subtlety, I think I'll probably pitch the mending. Keep the frogs, both do kind of the same job. If we untap here, so there's a couple of questions. Do we want to fetch end of turn? Is one. And do we want to play the second frog? I think the answer to both is yes. I don't think they run anything to punish us for tapping out end of turn. Right, so opponent just looks like it's passing the turn. They don't have another land either. So I'm going to fetch. We'll get a surveil land here. Obviously want blue as much as possible. Don't want that one. Okay, shock that in. Just want as many counterspells as we can. We'd love to draw force or something. Atraxa is a good start. I'm going to play another frog. Then we have subtlety, spell snare, and dispute up. That's fine. Let them do that because we want them to get the rider. Voice of Victory. Wasn't expecting that one. Okay, so we have spell snare for that. We could subtlety, I suppose. But use our spell snare. That's a cool addition. Just means, yeah, we can't interact during their turn. Obviously can't let that one resolve. If they go for a Veil of Summer here, okay, they packed. Gonna go and get Allosaurus Rider now, probably. We'll subtlety it. Pitching Faithful Mending. We have the Atraxa already. Cast a subtlety. Or did they exile Evolution and Call? Okay, that's too much for the opponent. So Solitude gets a little bit better, honestly. No, I've seen Voice of Victory. Just bring another one in instead of late to dinner, because it's unlikely we're going to want to tap out for a sorcery. Our whole deck now is instant speed, pretty much, apart from the Planeswalkers. Maybe Teferi's not that great. I could definitely see trimming some Teferi's. Yeah, I think I'm going to go up on Solitude as opposed to Teferi. I could stop some Veil of Summering, but I think I'll have one instead of that. I think one to hit off Atraxa is probably good. Don't want to overboard on Solitudes. Right, we have an interesting hand here. I think I'm going to keep it. It has Force and Atraxa Goryo's in, which is obviously good. Find a land. I think I'm just going to surveil with this one. I kind of want to make them think of playing around stuff though. I'm going to go Delta. because we can surveil with this if need be. It is playing this land is a bit of a bluff, but we want to buy ourselves time to surveil into more action. I probably will force pitching to Fairy here. We do die to something like full combo Pact of Negation. I don't think I meant to mulligan a hand like this. Okay, they don't shock in, which is nice. So we're surveilling yeah, Undercity Sewers. Yeah, we'll top that one. So now we can just surveil again. Delta. Yep, I think I'm interested in our third land. Like, we have the tools potentially to win here. We need to find a discard outlet. But okay, opponent doesn't find another land. Could jam Ashiok here. Don't think we're going to do that though. Opponent can't Eladamri's Core. They could Planar Genesis, which we'll let resolve. Yeah, that's fine. See if they put a land in. Next turn we can go... Okay, they don't put a land in. Next turn we can go Planeswalker, hold up Dispute. Planeswalker of choice will probably be Ashiok. Actually no, it's probably Teferi first. Could also move to discard Atraxa. There's an option, does come up sometimes. In fact, that's not a bad option here. Draw a card, move to discard Atraxa, then in their end step, Goryo's the Atraxa, holding up Force and Dispute. Interesting line. Depends how much the opponent goes for it here. Don't know. Let me know what you do. Let's just say they go like land pass or something. I think it's discard Atraxa. Then in their end step we can go for it. So that's one option, which sort of advances our combo. The other option is to go something like Atraxa, something like Ashiok or Teferi. Which stops, or Teferi stops things like Veil of Summer. Right, opponent is going for Allosaurus Rider. We have nothing to say about that. They pitch Evolution Galta. So they're going for it in some regard here. They could just go Rider Pass, but I can't believe that's what they're going to do. If they go... Okay, they do that. So now we'll just go and grab Archive. We'll bin the Delta. Ooh, Spell Snare as well. So if we now go just... There's There's only so much we want to hold up, right? If we go land, slam to fairy. Yeah, well, right, to fairy. I don't know that they have many answers to Teferi. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for Teferi. Not complete these shields down. They might run Dispute, I guess. They could Veil of Summer here. Yeah, they do Veil of Summer, which gives their rider hexproof. Could have led with Ashiok, I guess. It's just double Veil, potentially drawing cards. Yep. Okay, so we're Teferi plus. Pass. They did have double Veil of Summer. We are further away now than further away from discarding to hand size, I guess. Depends what they do. They're probably going to go land, attack to fairy. They may not have a land. They haven't played a land in a couple of turns. See, we're looking for some way to get these into the graveyard. Going Ashiok next turn is also an option. We can run self mill. Right, so they're going to combat. They're probably going to attack to fairy for 3. Yep. Yeah, so we just spell snare here. They can't do anything about it with Teferi on the field. And yeah, that's in fact the game. So yeah, we can just kind of do what we want next turn now. Obviously still looking for a way to, I mean, we would have maybe got there eventually. But yeah, good to get the win. I think that's probably a good matchup. We have sort of combo control, tempo style into the combo deck. So yeah, you see the joy of gaming here. This is the Who's deck list I've taken. So yeah, see you for round number, well, it'll be round 4, 2 for the video. Right, on the draw here, gonna just about keep this one on the draw. But we have some very good cards. It's more like a control hand here, but we can deal with some early stuff. Forest, so this looks like a, okay, Utopia Sprawl is fine. Not going to force that one. I'm just going to ending it, I think. Obviously, we'd love a land now. Okay, that's a great draw. Just going to go Hallowed Fountain, Prismatic Ending here. So this is Eldrazi. Well, I'm assuming it's Eldrazi. A few decks over the years have played Utopia Sprawl as a ramp piece. Could have waited for Pest Control, I guess. Could have gone Spell Snare. Okay, they put an Oog in underneath. Yeah, maybe that would have been better. Spell Snare this, but okay. If they go for a Rumble, I'll force it. Okay, 2 of those is fine. Question is, do we play a frog? Yes is the answer, especially now. Could go Faithful Mending, I guess. Yeah, I think I prefer Faithful Mending here, because it digs for Goryos. We could Spell Snare. I'm just going to Spell Snare, take it a little bit slower. And we can Surveil. They could have... I'm going to top the third land. So I'll play the land and pass. If they go for a... If the last card in the hand is Kozilek's Return, we'll hard cast Force. Another Rumble. I think now I'm just going to Faithful Mending. Discard Griselbrand and Pest Control, and then Spell Snare is a good pickup. Grab another Grave, I guess. Spell Snares are really overperforming. Right, let's see. Ephemerate. So I think I'm going to play the Frog, but it's close. Like if they go for Kozilek's Command, could be Kozilek's Return. Okay. Now we're just holding up. Start drawing cards with Frog. We'll draw one, and then we can hold up Tainted Indulgence. Opponent has one card in hand. We draw another Force. Could Tainted Indulgence now? Yeah, I think I will, because we're interested in drawing another land. Discard the Mending, or is it just Ephemerate? Discard Ephemerate. Do I just play second Frog now? Second Frog. He's got one card in hand. Yeah. Play second Frog. I'm not putting them on command. See what they do with this Surveil land. If it's Kozilek's Return, we've then got a question: how many frogs do we want to save? They do put one on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm just going to save one. Oh, this is close, because if they put land on top and they go Ugin, yeah, I think we have to just let that one. I probably shouldn't have played the second Frog. Yeah, okay, so now we're going to lose our Frog, and then we're top decking. Yeah, I think I got a bit greedy, because they're going to go Ugin, which sadly exiles the Frog. But then we have, we have Goryo's Vengeance to draw 2, and we can potentially Mending into it. well, there it is. I'm just going to go for it here, I think. We are at 14, but then I can draw. What I'm afraid of is them drawing Kozilek's command. I think I'm just going to go for it now because I want to gain the life from attacking, and we want to play a land. Oh, could I have? No. Okay, so I'll attack. Draw another 7. Go to 7. Play a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have spell snare, but no. So I think we go. Did we play the frog? We either go play frog or we go prismatic ending here. I think I need to play the frog because we haven't drawn ephemerate. Oh, but then we can't spell snare, but I don't think that matters. Then we can just go discard Atraxa, discard Griselbrand. Spell snare. Oh, actually, hold on. I guess we actually go solitude, pitch, ending. Get rid of Griselbrand to gain the life. Oh, yeah, obviously we can't draw any cards, but I think that's probably worth it. So the opponent needs to top deck. It's quite annoying we didn't draw a force. We do have Goryos for next turn. Okay, so all of these consigns come in. Potentially force. Spell snare is weirdly okay. We can cut the ephemerates because we're bringing in all of the consigns, which kind of do the same thing. Subtlety, I think, is good. Don't want this many solitudes. Oh, we don't want the pest controls either. Oh, force of negation. Yeah, spell snare. Yeah, it hits Rumble and Talisman, which is sometimes good enough. But they were really quite clutch in game 1 there. Don't know as many decks they are completely dead against in Modern. What do we think of this? Surveilling on 1 isn't great. Solitude isn't great. I think I'm going to mulligan this. This isn't amazing either. But do we want to mulligan again? Opponent's mulled to 5. I think I'm gonna go again. Well, this is okay. Like, it's fast if we can either surveil a creature into the graveyard. A bit annoying that none of these initial hands have had consign in. So we'll keep. I'm going to put 1 Goryo's and the Surveil land, I think. Okay, Utopia Sprawl. Did I cut Prismatic Ending? Drawing it would be pretty good right about now. Okay, Psychic Frog, so that is good because it represents turn 3 Griselbrand. find a rumble. They've got Stone Brain. They don't find a land, which is interesting. They choose the Stone Brain. If they go, okay, they haven't got a land, but next turn they can go. Next turn, so we could do a surveilling now. Let's go sewers. Okay. Well, we're going to play the frog, and then we'll. I guess we could draw force. Grab a hallowed fountain here. We could have drawn force, but see what the opponent does. If they Stone Brain Goryos, they obviously don't have a land, I don't think. Okay, Chrysalis is fine. I'm surprised they do that, because now they can't Stone Brain us. Unless they have Kozilek's Command. Which can exile something. Now remember, Writhing Chrysalis has reach. Okay, another frog. So I think I'm just going land pass. Because these are the opponent. Oh, maybe I should have could have forced the issue here, because these are the opponent's only two colorless sources. Yeah, I probably should have attacked there. Okay, so I get a chance to respond with this if they activate the Stone Brain. Stone Brain's only a sorcery. Okay, so doing it now is fine. So we go, which one do we want to put into play? I'm going to put Atraxa into play here. I think, because now they can't go for Kozilek's Command. Atraxa or Griselbrand. Griselbrand could draw. Griselbrand could draw 14. Atraxa looks at the top 10. I guess I should fetch first. They could also have surgical, I guess. Let's grab a swamp. We'll discard. We'd have to go to 1 to put Griselbrand into play. Well, to draw that many. I suppose we could have done it in response to them playing this and then potentially forced it. Discard. I think I'm going to go for Griselbrand. I could have surgical, of course. They don't usually play surgical though. Yeah, just Goryo's here. Then we'll start off by drawing 7. I probably should have done this in response to them casting this. Yeah, because we could have got that. I think I'm going to draw another 7. What are they going to name? Because if they name Consign... No, I think we'll let them go now. We are going to have a massive frog. Name's Atraxa. Okay. That makes sense. But we can just... We've actually drawn another Goryo's Vengeance, so... you don't actually have to do much here. We've got another Griselbrand as well. So we can just go discard Griselbrand to Frog. And then just Goryo's it. I'm not going to actually draw any cards here. Okay. Draw. So discard Griselbrand. Reanimate Griselbrand. Yeah, we'll give this flying. I guess I could. We're probably drawing another 7 anyway. So we could draw, look for Solitude. How many Solitudes have we got? 2. We're gonna gain 7. Yeah, I'm gonna go to 1 here. Okay, we find a consign, which is good. Oh, that is a good point. They can. Oh no, they can't. I was going to say they could block Griselbrand and then sack, but yeah, they have to block there. Go back up to a healthy 8. What do we want to hold up? Go and get an island. So we could go, I think I'm going to go ending here. Actually, do we even care about keeping this Griselbrand about? I don't actually think we do. I think I'm just going to let it go and then we can consign something. Yeah, I think that's fine. Discard, start discarding cards. Just discard down to hand size. Might as well make Frog as big as we can. Yeah. So yeah, took a little bit of a time to think about that, but we're just going to make the Frog as big as we could and then hold up consign. I wanted to hold up consign replicated potentially. I think that beats anything they can do. So yeah, happy with that. So we are 3-1 for the league. Let's play the final round. But I'm having pretty good success with this deck. I feel like it's quite well positioned at the moment. This sounds fine. Gonna need some lands, but we are on the draw and we have some surveil action potentially. Okay, your opponent plays Ottawara, so not sure what this is. Another Goryo's Vengeance. Ottawara. It's like, don't know what's going on. Oh, it's Living End. Okay. So the question is, next turn, I'm going to surveil. We might just move to hand size. Let's go sewers. I will top that one. Yeah, I'm just gonna untap, draw, move to hand size. they have endurance, then fair enough, but I think this is our best chance. Okay, they surveil. They're probably thinking their quid's in against blue-black. Oh, they haven't found another land. But in fact, we'll stick an Atraxa in the bin. Then we have the option to Goryos as well. Nothing in their deck costs 2, so just after I was saying Spell Snare is never dead, in this matchup it is completely dead. Okay, so now I think we just go land pass. End of their turn, I will try and Goryo's Atraxa, I think. They'll probably force. Now that we don't have to worry about Violent Outburst. Okay, Atraxa does resolve. We'll take Force of Negation. We've got another Atraxa. So Force of Negation, Psychic Frog. No, I think I want to take another big creature. Could take Solitude. We have Ephemerate as well, which is nice. Go to combat. Probably should, yeah, I should play land first, but okay, crunch in. So which color would we like? So we'll go land. Ephemerate here. Okay, opponent size, that's enough. Yeah, just move to hand size there, obviously really good. Right, so Ephemerate out, Ephemerate and Spell Snare out, Consign in because it can counter the Cascade trigger, Force Negation. We want Dranith, and we kind of want all this as well. Prismatic out, Pest Control out, one late to dinner probably. Right, powerful sideboard card here, but nothing else really going on. Gonna mulligan. Yeah, this is fine. We can't do the move to hand size trick because we've mulliganed. But yeah, we're gonna keep, and I'll put the, here's the late to dinner back. Yeah. So you're gonna try and surveil into another land. Well, that's a Goryo's Vengeance. Just a good draw. Okay. What do we want? Yeah, it's just under city sewers, I think. Really want another land. Graveyard creature is pretty good. Perfect. Think I'd rather just hold up Faithful Mending. Just want to find a land, really. You don't want to go Psychic Frog and just get it hit by Subtlety. Question is if they go for Living End here. Could be Teferi. Okay, so this is really good for us. We go fetch a Hallowed Fountain. Yeah. Mending. I guess we just discard Griselbrand, Atraxa. Or do we discard Solitude? I'm going to discard both of these. Then I'll force pitch Frog. Okay, so Teferi gone, and now we're going to Goryo's Vengeance. Depends what we draw. I think I'm just going to go for it now. Because if they need Force or Endurance. If we go for it in their turn, they can't pitch cast Force. But we haven't drawn a card either. Would they have gone for Teferi if they didn't have Force? I think I'm just going to go for it because I want to draw either a land or a blue card. Okay, well, it does just resolve. Okay, let's take Consign. Frog. Delta. Question is, do we consign the trigger? They are at 14. I think I will, given that we've got the Force now. Okay, keep our Atraxa around. They'll go for, if they go for Living End, we could even let it resolve. We've got a Griselbrand in there, although the Generous End does have reach. But they have to go for it, right? Yeah. Unless they have, yeah, I was going to say unless they have something else they brought in. Should just be it. Yeah, okay, so finish 4-1. Blue black is hard. The general tip is to just keep playing your lands out. The way I lost was to a top decked Spell Snare. I could have gone for a, the opponent had nothing in hand. I could have gone for Goryo's Vengeance in our turn, but I went for it in theirs. It's kind of died, but yeah, deck feels really powerful at the moment. It's got a good energy matchup. Decent to prowess as well. You know, you don't see too much of sort of hard graveyard hate, things like Leyline of the Void, Rest in Peace, and we can usually play around one-shotters. I think having the full 7 reanimate targets is good. I like all of these ones. I think Ulamog isn't great. I think Ulamog's better if you if we're playing something like Emperor of Bones, which we're not at the moment. But yeah, really happy with the list. Let me know if you had any comments, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.